Hello, my name is Shoya. Welcome back to Terabyte. Today I will be doing a 1-year review of the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE. I'm going to be showing you if this phone is still usable in 2025, what are its good things, its bad things, and if you should still consider purchasing this in 2025 if your budget is low and you cannot buy the S24 FE. So let's get started with this review.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Over here we have the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE in mint green color. So this phone was purchased almost a year ago. So let's talk about it. First, it has a tri-camera setup, a 50 megapixel main lens, a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens. These all lenses are compatible with optical image stabilization, and the front camera of this phone is a 10 megapixel sensor. On the right side of the phone, we have the volume button and the power button. On the top, we have a mic and the SIM card tray, which is not located on the side but instead on the top. On the bottom, we have the speaker, 2 mics, and a USB-C charging port. And on the right, we have nothing. It's just it's plain. So this phone is really fast till this date. It still does not feel like it's an old phone, even though it's just one generation back. Samsung has just announced the Galaxy S24 FE, and the S24 FE is a successor of this phone. So let's talk about the main features, the important features of this phone. Up first, we have an always-on display. We have the in-display fingerprint sensor, and it also supports Galaxy A. The phone has a 120Hz AMOLED display, which is really fast to use, which is really fast, and the fingerprint sensor also is buttery smooth. It's not the ultra fingerprint sensor, as you can see on the ultra phones of the Samsung range, like when you just tap it once and it unlocks the phone. It takes 2 seconds, but it's still really fast and really strong sensor. I have no problems with of unlocking the phone with my fingerprint. It's almost instant, and it has 0 failures. So this phone also has NFCs, meaning which you can also use Samsung Pay to tap and pay on credit card machines. However, there's one thing that I do not like of the phone. First thing, out of the box, the charging adapter is not included with this phone. You only get the charging cable, and you have to buy the charging adapter separately. Very Apple-like. But this phone also supports wireless charging, but it does not have any magnets inside it, like Apple. So it's still compatible with a wireless charger like this. So as you can see, if I place it on here, the phone starts charging. But as soon as I pick it up, it does not stick to it, as it does not have the MagSafe magnets. But if you want to use the phone while attaching the power bank, you'll have to get a MagSafe case like this on Amazon. So here I'll show you how it looks. Now this will easily stick to the phone, and you can carry it with you. Though it's not as strong as the magnets on Apple's phone, as you can see. If I just move it a bit, it falls off. So that's a bit of a problem. But it still supports wireless charging, and the phone is charged at 40%, and if I wirelessly charge it, it will take 2 hours 36 minutes to go full. But if I charge it with the adapter that Samsung has included, the adapter and the charging cable of Samsung, then it will only take about 45 minutes to 1 hour. So using the phone, the camera of the phone is just incredible. Look, it has an incredible camera, even the back camera and the front camera. In fact, I'm recording with another S23 FE over here, as you can see. So this video will be recorded on the S23 FE. So let me know in the comments if you like the video quality. The front camera of the phone is indeed quite good. It can support 8K video recording. As you can see, it can support 8K video recording at 24 fps, UHD at 30 and 60 fps, FHD at 30 and 60 fps, and normal HD at 30 fps. Currently, I am recording this video at at full HD at 60 fps. The gameplay and the playing time of the phone is too good. On long sessions, the phone might overheat a bit, but it's not uncomfortable to use. So I've just installed Minecraft on this phone, and I'll show you the gameplay. As you can see, it also has the gaming motion smoothness, whether I can put it to 60 Hz or I can take advantage of the 120 Hz AMOLED display. And we also have game optimization as battery saver, balance, and performance. So as you can see, the display, it looks very bright, and the details are just crisp and clear. The front camera is also not that visible, it's very small, and as you can see, the gameplay, it's very smooth. It can easily render the world, as Minecraft is a bit heavy game. It requires the phone to be a little bit fast to render the world quickly. As you can see, it's rendering very quickly. It's very smooth, and the phone does not hang even if I open multiple apps. Like now in the background, I've opened Minecraft, then I've opened Gallery, then Play Store. I'll open Internet, then I'll open Zomato, Zoom. The phone still, it does not hang even though many apps are open in the background. So this phone is actually not my phone, it's my mother's phone, but I've been using it as equally as much. In the settings, we'll go to the settings of the phone. Now the phone is currently running on One UI 7. This phone supports One UI 7, which is Samsung's latest software running on Android 15. So it also supports Galaxy AI. The features of Galaxy AI that are supported on this specific phone are call assist, writing assist, interpreter, note assist, transcript assist, browsing assist, photo assist, and drawing assist. On photo assist, I can easily edit my photos using AI, remove people in the background, do a little bit of changing in the photos, and if I have accidentally covered something, I can also remove that using Galaxy AI. And Galaxy AI is far much better than Apple Intelligence. Apple Intelligence just lacks the smoothness, the success rate, and the dependency of Galaxy AI. You can easily depend on it, while on Apple Intelligence, it's a bit dumb compared to this. Now in this AI, Google Gemini is also supported, as it is also AI which is inbuilt on all Android phones. On drawing assist, I can easily draw something and it will convert it into a picture. This phone has the Exynos 2200 chip, which some people, there was a controversy about this because in India it is available with the Exynos 2200 chip, while in other countries it is available with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip. The latest chip now is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and the Snapdragon 8 Elite. So this phone does not feel outdated because it still has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 instead of the Gen 3. It still has the 8 series processor, but not just on this one. It has the Exynos 2200, which is Samsung's in-house processor, but it is almost just as powerful as the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. But if you are buying this phone outside of India, in some countries it is available with the Exynos 2200 only. So in India, I cannot buy a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 model of the phone, but in Western countries, I think it is available with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Both the processors are quite good. They can handle the performance intensive tasks quite easily without any haggle. So compared to the S23 FE, there are almost no differences. It still feels the same. Only thing is that the S24 FE has a larger processor. The fan edition of the phone is released. So for people who want the flagship features without the flagship price, because this phone was purchased a year ago and almost a year ago, and we bought it for around 40,000. Whereas at that time the S24, because Samsung, the thing is that now the S25 series is there, so now it is the S24 FE. And when the S24 series was there, the last years, then it was S23 FE. So at that time the Samsung Galaxy S23 was around 60,000 and the S24 was at 80,000. So if anyone wants the flagship features without the flagship price, the FE, which stands for Fan Edition, the S23 Fan Edition is their choice, or the S24 FE Fan Edition is their choice. The only difference is that the processor on this is it's a bit slower, or it has less cores than the original, than the normal 23 or the normal series phone. And there are a bit minor downgrades in cameras and cameras and all, but it's not noticeable. This is much cheaper than iPhone. At that time, the S24s, the S23s, FE's iPhone comparison was the iPhone 15. Which was more expensive. Sorry, the iPhone 14, which was more expensive, and it lacked features such as the iPhone 14. It did not have it did not have AI. It did not have a 120 Hz AMOLED display, which this too has. It does not have an always-on display. It did not have the inbuilt fingerprint sensor, nor did it have a punch hole like this. It had a notch, and many other things. This phone is still much better compared to Apple's phone. The only thing with Samsung phone is that they don't have MagSafe.
But I would recommend buying the S23 FE in 2025. It is much cheaper, and now during the sale on Amazon and Flipkart or Chroma or offline or online, you get it for a much cheaper price than the S24 FE, and it still has the same features. There are barely any differences. The S24 FE still has the One UI 7. This also has One UI 7. So if you are looking to buy a good phone with the flagship features without the flagship price in 2025, please go for the S23 FE. But if you still want to be updated to the new generation, the latest line, then you can still go for the S24 FE. But that would not be such a smart choice only for the name of the next generation. So that was all for this video. Please let me know in the comments how you like this video. If there are any questions about this phone, I will be leaving links in the description of this phone on Amazon of this power bank and the MagSafe case. And if you have any questions, please don't be shy to put them down in the comments. I will be replying. So thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on for 10 minutes.